Hi guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mimi and this is Mimi React. On this channel, we react to TV shows and pop culture news. So I'm sure you guys have seen this Breakfast Club drama with Jess Hilarious and Loren. And y'all, I don't really know how I feel about the situation because I love both of these women. But if you don't know what's going on, so Jess Hilarious got hired on the Breakfast Club sometime last year, I believe. And and then shortly after she got pregnant, she had to go on maternity leave, and she did said that she was the one that recommended Loren, who was her replacement while she was gone. But Loren is so good that the audience, the listeners of the show, wanted her to stay. So I guess, the higher up in Breakfast Club listened to the audience. So now Loren is hired. We're not actually sure if she's officially hired or if she's just maybe on a contract, right? Because they haven't addressed that yet, but she's still there. She still have a role on the show. And Jess is just not having it. Jess went on live and she went on live and she addressed some frustration, and then the next morning she came on the show. And then she came on the show the next morning, and her and Loren had this back and forth, and they're just going back and forth with each other. This is my personal opinion, okay? I definitely understand where Jess Hilarious is coming from. However, let me say this first. I did not like the fact that she took matters into her own hands and went on social media, went live. I did not like that because at this point, Breakfast Club is a huge deal. It's like corporate America. You got to treat it like corporate America. If you're in corporate America and you have issue with your employees, you're not going to take it to social media, right? You're going to call for a meeting and have a meeting. And I think that's where she messed up at, taking matters to social media. Social media is not going to do anything but talk. That's my first issue with Jess Hilarious. But then I understand where she's coming from because, number one, imagine going on maternity leave and come back and the person that's supposed to cover you now have your job or maybe doing better than you and you're feeling insecure. And let's not forget, she's still in that postpartum season. We don't know if she's dealing with hormonal imbalances or postpartum depression. We don't know that. She could possibly be going through those things as well. And my thing is, the video, watching the entire interaction between them, Charlamagne and Envy are not making situation better because they were sitting there laughing, and then at one point trying to tell her how to feel and stuff. I just did not like that. And in another hand, I do understand Loren's situation because you got a job where you're supposed to cover for somebody and you're going to put your best foot forward because you don't know. You might get hired for another position. Maybe that's how she was thinking. Maybe she was thinking she might come on this show and do so good, they might hire her for another station because the company doesn't only own Breakfast Club. They work they work with other radio station. So maybe she was thinking, even if she's not hired at the Breakfast Club, she might get hired somewhere else. So maybe that's why she came and put her best foot forward and outperform herself. And now she's so good that they don't want to let her go. So I do understand the situation. I don't want to see Loren go, but then it's like I do understand Jess Hilarious situation. My thing is, I feel like if they're gonna hire Loren, they should have hired her for a different position. That's what I think. And it's just like, even the next day they were trying to make situations a little better, laughing and talking, but you can just tell there's tension between these women. And I don't know how Angela Yee did it for that many years. I think she was with them for like 13 years, and I don't know how she did it, but we all know, like, Angela Yee was so good. And I don't think they will ever have a host as good as Angela Yee. But Loren is good. So, but how do you guys feel about the situation? I'm very curious. How do you guys feel? And I don't know. I just don't want a situation where Jess Hilarious is probably going to quietly quit because I just feel like she's not over it, and she's probably not going to get over it anytime soon. And Loren she just got this attitude of, I'm not going anywhere. So I don't know. I don't know. Jess Hilarious even made a statement that Loren could read. She, ever since she started reading so well, she became like, fans started putting them against each other, and it just became an issue. And now it's like an insecure thing. So yo, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in another video. All right, bye.